Joining us now to break this all down is RNC spokesman Paris Dennard. Paris, welcome back to the show. By a margin of more than 2-1, voters in New York say bail reform leads to more crime. The issues could also impact Governor Hochul's political future, with midterms coming up as well. Crime is so bad in that area, and the Democrat politicians are finally changing their tune on it. So, Paris, why are critics saying bail reform leads to more crime?
I think the Democrat Party needs to figure out what they stand for and what they want, whether it's bail reform or defunding the police. Ultimately, what we see is criminals do not trust that their actions are going to be dealt with in a manner that is going to have a swift or harsh judgment or penalty. They don't believe that there's a deterrent because there isn't a deterrent. When you talk about defunding of the police, Joe Biden may try to say refund the police or fund the police right now, but that has not been the refrain from his colleagues in the Democrat Party and leadership across the country, because what we know is that defunding of the police is not a hashtag. It's not something that's just fun in social media. It is actual policy that was implemented that led to the rise in crime, violence, smash and grab like you see in New York, and murders across this country. And New York is bearing the brunt of it. It is out of control violence in New York. When you are willing, like the video that you just played, to not only put on an orange wig, which is ridiculous, but if you're willing to actually bust open a window on a taxi cab in broad daylight, that means you do not care about the consequences because you fear no consequences. And that is the result of bad Democrat policy, not only in New York, but across the country.
Yeah, Paris, remember when they're crying, of course, it's beyond a hashtag, defund the police, but then they switched over to refund the police after a couple of Democrat-run cities started slashing police budgets by a lot, by like the thousands and tens of thousands. And then they saw more crime increase, no shocker there. So of course they're going to reverse course on it. It just seems like that is the right move. I mean, why would you defund something that's protecting us?
The issue is that the Democrat Party is so far out of the mainstream of where everyday Americans are, especially those in the inner city and these major cities across the country. And so the radical progressive left of the Democrat Party are the ones who are truly the head of the Democrat Party, not Joe Biden, like he claims to say, because he is taking his orders and he's taking his policy cues from radical liberals in the Democrat wing of the party. And so they are guiding what he actually does. So the accountability does stay with Joe Biden because he gets behind it. He implements. He does not put a stop to it. Nancy Pelosi doesn't put a stop to it. They allow these policies to go forward, and they don't do anything about it until it's too late. Now you're talking about reimagining, redirecting. It doesn't matter. The problems are there. New York is a mess, not only when it comes to this issue, but trying to allow for non-citizens to vote. The problems in New York continue to go on. And here's the last point on this, Dana. When you look at November, people are going to vote based upon how they feel. And Americans across the country, especially in New York, do not feel safe. Economic security is important, but so is physical security. And public safety has to be on the forefront of the minds of every American who are living every single day under these Democrats who are tearing up communities and tearing up families by their negligence.
So, Paris, you mentioned the progressive left, the radical part of the Democrats, and of course there's the moderate parts, which, is like waxing and waning in a little bit. Would you suggest that do you think actually Biden has enough time to separate himself further from that progressive radical left, or is it too late for him considering all that we've seen from him in the past and what's currently happening between Russia, Ukraine, his son Hunter Biden, and so forth?
I think tonight Joe Biden's meeting with the House Progressive Caucus. There's no time to recover. He is in bed with these radicals. They are pushing their radical agenda in our classrooms, in our streets, in our churches across the country, and our economic policy. It's too late. He is in bed with them, and he has to accept the repercussions of it. There's a Democratic congresswoman out of Florida who's not running for re-election, one of the 30 who decided not to run for re-election, because she said the Democrat Party no longer has a place for me. She considers herself to be a moderate, a blue dog Democrat. She goes, I don't have a place in this party. They're actually trying to push me out and push me away to make room for more radical, progressive liberals. That is the heart of the Democrat Party, and they're out of step, out of touch with where mainstream, hardworking Americans are. hard. That's why they can, without blinking an eye, have open border policies. Without blinking an eye, want to raise taxes. Without blinking an eye, not understand that high gas prices and inflation is actually taxation on the middle class. While they continue to push this Green New Deal and policies that are out of step and trying to tell people, just go out and buy a brand new expensive electric car. That's not a sound policy to help Americans where they are today. And that's why you see so much crime and violence in America right now, because the Democrats are so far left, so far radical, trying to push a progressive agenda.
Well, you do shine light on an important topic, them being so radically far left, but it's clearly working. You have a lot of young people that seem to be embracing those values and policies. Why? I have no idea. I'm going to ask you that now. Why do you think young people lean towards that? And how can we fix it, Paris?
Yeah, I think you have to go back to the indoctrination that we see across our colleges and universities. And I think a lot of parents, especially women, this is Women's History Month, are so upset with the indoctrination they're seeing at the elementary school level, at the preschool level, that they've never seen before. But right now we do know that colleges and universities across this country are filled with radically liberal, progressive professors that are teaching young people how to think and giving their liberal, progressive opinions on them and as doctrine. And you know what happens? If you don't think the way they do, if you don't write the way they want you to, they grade you down. So young conservatives are then, challenged. Do I get a good grade in school so I can have a decent living, or do I kowtow to what the liberal professors want us to have? So we have to take control of our educational system, now going all the way down to preschool, because the liberals are stopping at nothing to indoctrinate our children from preschool all the way up to college.
Yep, it's the foundation. It's the building blocks. Education is the very first thing where it all begins, the root cause. I want to read you some headlines over the weekend that I saw. Here's one. Man who executed his estranged wife on New York City sidewalk headed to prison. Also from the Buffalo PD, 3 officers shot during a pursuit, and a New York grandmother disgusted after a stray bullet hit a 7-year-old girl. She's saying, quote, "I cannot live here anymore. I have to move. I just can't do this." Crime is spiraling, no questions asked about it. Would you say, we do know police morale is low. What could the leaders do to make them flip on that? How can they get motivated to go back out there? Because remember, Paris, too, a lot of these guys, they're leaving the force because they don't want to deal with these Democrat policies.
Well, you raise an important point. It wasn't just the defund the police movement that was actually implemented across the country, especially in places like New York, but it's also the rhetoric, the tone, the vitriol that was placed upon members of the people who are wearing the uniform. Honest, hardworking men and women of all races, of all backgrounds, who protect and serve. Democrat radical politicians have for months, if not years, demonized and divided the nation, trying to pit communities against people who wear the uniform. That has led to so many officers walking away and say, it's not worth it. I don't feel protected. I don't feel valued. I don't feel respected. And they're walking away. And you have those that remain on the front lines having to deal with some of those headlines that you are seeing every single day, trying to figure out whether or not they're going to be shot, whether or not they're going to be respected, whether or not they're going to have the backing of the officials or judges when they go into the courtroom. And so I think that this comes down to leadership, and the Democrat leaders in New York can make a change, but they're going to have to follow the policies that we saw before when Republicans did run New York City. So the idea that this can't be done, it can be done. Safety and security can be restored, but you have to go back to common sense conservative policies that work. Republicans have done it before, and these Democrats who are in charge now should adopt some of those policies because they worked.
Yep. And I'm sure we'll see that coming in just 8 months at the November midterms. So until then,
that's right.
we will hold our breath. Paris, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you. We have to back the blue and anticipate the red wave.
Always back the blue.